G'day and welcome back to our Stellaris campaign as the Fungus. We've won our first war and vassalised the Finnu Star Empire. I haven't actually had a look at what that tells us about them now. Oh look, he's on his knee. Vassal under us. Vassals are subservient, they have limited diplomatic options and fight alongside their overlord. There's a trade deal with somebody we can't see, has an embassy somewhere as well. Okay. Overlord of the Finnu Star Empire. How would this actually do that? Alright, fair enough. Let's just keep it going by distance, so they're the closest. Next up is the Subterranean Empire. We're going to declare war on them soon enough. Now, the other thing we're going to look at is... where is it? The factions. So, the Finnu Repatriarchs from the Dauphine system. We are not going to return their planet. We're not going to just reduce their support. We are trying to integrate them. So, click the button. Reduces their attraction. Okay. Might as well spend a ton of it on that. That knocks them down a bit. It'll slow them. Reduce their support. Is this their support? No, this is their attraction. Their support will be somewhere else later. Alright, whatever. Don't know how it all works yet. Now, our colony ship, we still haven't sent somewhere. That's a bit stupid. We would like to look for... what are we on? Tropical worlds. Hethara has 2 Gaia worlds. Well, we'll definitely want to go down there. But we'll want to deal with them. Alright. We'll get them down there a little later. Let's get the colony ship close enough. Stick them in Dauphine. Go and enter orbit over, let's go over Shiva. Alright. So the next thing is these guys are now being upgraded. Don't know exactly what to, but it'll go well. And in Eastern Corridor North we now have all of our landing armies. Assault armies, that's what I was looking for. Alright, completed a mining station. We are still doing a bunch of other stuff. Seat has been surveyed. This guy is now doing nothing. Good. Because we needed somebody to come down immediately to here, survey this. Won't be able to. Stupid space amoeba. Alright, go here instead. Survey that. Survey. Survey, survey, and then try and survey that. You won't be able to. Alright, up in Big Light. We do need to really just be building up our navy, I think. Nothing much going on there. When you finish upgrading the carriers, start making more destroyers. Alright, comet sighted. A small celestial object with pronounced gaseous and particulate tails was recently observed in Big Light. Its passing was uneventful. Thanks for telling us nothing happened. Alright, Helvan Consortium are those guys. We will research the anomaly.
Construction complete.
Alright, construction of things in South Rock. Can't remember what we were doing there. We can do a bunch of upgrades though. We'll upgrade this. I know what we just did. We upgraded the thing to planetary administration. So South Rock had enough. Eastern Corridor does not. It's fine. Alright, next up was these guys. They're a quarter of the way in. Need to get down there. So the science ship that was going to do them, be nice if you could drop off the last thing that you put on there. Disease control. Debris from what must have been a massive orbital installation has been discovered above Gosak 7 over here. Artifacts recovered amongst the debris have confirmed this space station served as the headquarters of the Eurasian Concordate's Authority of Disease Control some 1.2 million years ago. The Eurasians were far more susceptible to alien diseases than most known species, and the budget of their public health institute nearly rivaled that of their military. Despite this, they died. Issues Special Project Orbital
Situation
Station.
log updated.
Okay. Debris and Mintaka we're running out of time to get to. Alright, this one. Orbital Station is available. We need a skill 5 scientist to go and do that. And be up in Gossok. This guy is skill 5. He is otherwise going to do everything over here. No, let's cancel that. You can just go ahead and do this research and then finish surveying this system. A building has been ruined by Finnu repatriarchs on Lezgova Shiva. It is unfortunate. They are unemployed because they're in ruins. Alright, we can repair the Frontier Clinic. Cannot manage planet tiles in sectors. So the sector manager will eventually get over there and do that. Helvan Consortium declared war on somebody else. Alright, this is not the one I was looking for. We want the Western Edge sector. They're still making losses, so we'll feed them some more energy credits. Allow redevelopment. Controls if the sector is allowed to replace existing buildings. I assume they'll be allowed to repair, whether we do that or not. And I think they'll sort that out for themselves eventually. Okay. Analyze the debris in beige. Blue lasers, improved deflectors. Good. That was you. Beige is in there. Right, that's fine. So the other one that we are not doing was in Mintaka, which is way over the other end. And this guy is down there as well, so we're not going to have anybody this side for a long time. Alright, well, shouldn't matter too much. A construction ship out doing stuff. There's a few left to do. Now this is going to be quite some time.
Analyzed. Research complete.
Blue lasers improved deflectors again. Completed research of mineral processing. Gives us mineral silo 2. Fine. New research. Armored torpedoes, autocannon, or next spaceport. Definitely going to do that now. 50 months. It's about 4 and a bit years. Synchronized defenses, orbital station. Alright. Next up, Subterranean Empire. So these guys, when they're done, gosh, a lot of improvements.
Construction complete.
I'd like to compare that to this, but it's a bit of a hassle.
Special project complete.
Destroyers will have small space torpedoes with red lasers and point defense. Okay. We have recovered the remnants of several research logs from the debris field above Gossok 7. The final entries are all focused on finding a cure for the Javorian pox that was sweeping across the Arassian Concordat, and they grow increasingly desperate as the situation worsened. The last entry reveals that the pox had spread in an uncontrolled fashion on the space station itself. An attachment details all of their failed attempts to produce a cure in the vain hope that the data would be useful to future generations of Arassian scientists. +1 Arassian artifacts recovered. Engineering research. Okay. And then what? Don't need to tell us about that every time. The Arassians. That is completed. We need to find 5 more artifacts. Okay. Shrines to the old gods. Doria. We want to get to. That is just barely outside of our border. Now the debris in Mintaka is a different story. Alright, we're going to pull this guy out. We're going to try and get some free research out of this. We do not have access. Oh, right. It's inside theirs now. The subterraneans in space. Alright. These guys...
Evading hostile fleet.
What? Right, they're on 78. Hostile fleet. These space amoeba. Okay. We'll get there at some point. Now the Finnu Star Empire have a little power there. There is a Golden Pact. We are being invited to join. No, we are not. It's just telling us somebody did. Science ship has encountered a hostile space amoeba. We've completed a mining station. And we need to start worrying about our energy credits again. Although, I don't think you're supposed to stockpile them. No. Okay. Well, what we could do is get some more leaders. We lost our general, apparently. These guys are all busy. Our admiral's busy. He's going to die soon. This guy is governing the western edge, so we wouldn't mind getting another governor with good output.
Ships upgraded.
Alright, let's get this guy. We'll recruit him, and he's going to go... Can't do it this way? No. He's going to go to the capital, I'm thinking. So let's go to Big Light, then go to Wet Rock. Go to Wet Rock. Go change the governor. This guy. Construction time down, clear blocker time down, well that doesn't matter. The engineering, physics and society output up 10% will make very little difference as well. But, I don't know, we'll keep him there. He'll become a dude somewhere else at some point as well. Now we do want to talk to these guys. What can we actually do with vassals in this game? Let's communicate to them. We can release them, integrate, there we go. Integrate into our empire. Has to have been subject for 10 years. So 8 more years and then we'll have a go at seeing what it actually takes in Stellaris. Completed mining station and fleet has been fully upgraded. Good. To what? Torpedoes, lasers, point defense. Alright. Well, these guys are going to come over this way. Not allowed in there. We'll do it from Chimat. Yeah, that'll be fine. Campaigning for a new dude. The fleet is upgraded, yes. Alright, this science ship's doing nothing. Where are they? Oh yeah, because it was scared off. Oh, we'll ignore them for a while. We'll go and survey. Seriously? You'd think he would automatically try to go that way. Well, we've already seen Hell's Maw and the Gindor Black Hole through our vassal. So let's go survey here, 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 and here. Actually, you know what we wanted to do was just survey this one on the way over to there, because that had the Gaia worlds that we need to send our colony ship into. Completely forgotten we had the colony ship sitting there. Whoops. But let's go check out these mycelium carriers. They're in Sargas. Let's get into Tiamat. Grab these guys. Embark them all. Pop back out.
Construction complete.
Can we
Construction complete.
do that? And then grab the transport fleet. Yep, can't do that, but we can do that. Cool. Spaceport and Wet Rock.
Situation log updated.
Alright, Shava Uvikov was the scientist. Alright, let's put this guy back in. They are looking pretty good. Ruler elected, yep. Central Core has finished its surface thing. And Wet Rock, we could do some edicts here actually. For 10 years, increase our output. Well, they don't really do much. Energy credits, building costs down, construction time down. Yeah, we're not going to worry about any of them. Alright, in the spaceport, we can build a colony ship. We want to do this upgrade. That is quite a ways off. More destroyers will always be good. What's that take us up to? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it'd be nice if it was a easy breakdown somewhere. 18, 19, 20, 25. Alright, now Central Core. The issue with that before was it didn't have enough people. Let's just go ahead and build a spaceport with, I don't know, stick to the lasers. Alright, spaceport goes in there. And go keep an eye on these guys. The transport fleet is there as well. So let's just go and declare this war now. Retake Eastern Corridor South. Hey, you dirty bastards. You are fanatic militarist collectivists. We declare war on you. Both of us come in. You just cede the planet back to us. Thank you very much. Alright, confirm that. Should be all we needed to do. These guys come over to Eastern Corridor South. Transport fleet will follow them. Something new here. Or not. Orbital research mandate's probably new. And construction ship. Just doing a couple more, what do you call them? Things. Diplomatic response. We're not surprised. In fact, we expected this sooner. You'll find that our forces are ready for you. Really. Your subterranean forces are going to stop our orbital bombardment.
System survey complete.
And look what he's done to the surface. He's slaughtered everyone we had there. Yeah, really. Subterranean Empire has this orbital station. Oh, science ships. Not doing anything. Done in Gossok. Go and survey Delphine. Spaceport and organics are in there. Fair enough. This colony ship will sit there a bit longer. When you're done there, go and survey that system. And yeah, we're going to go sort out the amoeba once we're done doing a few other things. Okay. Fleets are coming in.
Hostile.
He's doing missiles. He's going to destroy a few corvettes.
Situation log updated.
Alright, knock that out. Don't think we actually lost one. He spread out the damage a bit. We admit defeats, but do not think there's anything more than a temporary setback. The best possible outcome. Alright, Eastern Corridor South comes back to us. Achievement unlocked, a home away from home. What is that one for? Conquer another species homeworld. Ha! Yeah, if you say so. It was our freaking world, but I guess it was his homeworld first. Now, on the surface, we have a bunch of them. So if we go and take a look at species, what were they actually called? Yeah, molluscoids. Okay, now the Golden Pact is between the Valorviv and the Confederated Glostopahini. That will become dangerous now. Valorviv and the Confederated Glostopahini, with the interstellar Diri hegemony between them. We do need to try and keep expanding so we can go up against alliances as they form. Now the Gargaxton nation was our first target, we never ended up actually doing. But first we are going to merge these two and head over here, take care of that. Okay, well, we'll take a short break here, so thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it, and I hope to see you again soon. See you later.